name is HAZIQAH. In this presentation, me and my friend choose topic 8, which is our topic for today is why conventional university education is better than online education. Online classes or ODL is not a word thing in education, especially in this era. First of all, I give an explanation about ODL or open distance learning. It's a general term for the use of telecommunication to provide or enhance learning. This term is an ordinary term which is need good internet connection for studies to make a communication each students and lecturer or teachers. So in this pandemic, all of students of IPTA, IPTS, high school, primary school, kindergarten, in every country in this world desperately use this method because there is no choices for us to make physically classes. Essentially, every single thing like this give too many pros and cons. The pros and cons are not only affected behalf on teacher, yet affected on behalf on students. There are so many students didn't have a good connection, internet connection, didn't have a good technology to use this method. But still, I'm pointing here, not every single thing are good for us. So in this presentation, me and my friend will tell why conventional university education is better than online education. Simply like I said, this method give too many pros and cons. So our first point is, and every courses confident to use this method. Generally, it causes lack of practical knowledge. Usually, this happened to medical students, to skilled students, and more courses affected because using this term. Online classes, online education might look good because might look modern with all of the technology we have right now. We have a modern technology, modern every single thing we have right now is so modern. There's nothing like this before like we have right now. I know about it, but online tasks, exercises, examination are not enough for some students, especially for skilled students. They need more practically knowledge. They need more practically tasks. Like what I said, not every courses affected with this term. I know theoretical knowledge is important for studies on studies, but practically education, practically knowledge makes more students remember what they learned. Practical knowledge will encourage those who are curious but doubtful by nature. For an example, in religion classes, there's toddlers who learn to pray. A teacher needs to learn to pray. Yeah, in this method, in this online education, a teacher can give theoretical knowledge how we pray, how we need to recite in our prayer. Yet not every student can remember what they learned on the day. They still need practically knowledge to remember what they learned, ayat of prayer, what they learned, step of prayer. They need practically to remember that.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hafizah binti Shamsudin. I from Diploma Pendidikan Islam SEM 5. Today I want to talk is about why conventional university education is better than online education. Secondly is about social interaction. When looking at the online education versus university education, we cannot afford to leave social interaction out of questions. One of the critical students should ask themselves before enrolling is, do I need a one-on-one interaction with my instructors or peers? Online education usually provide opportunity for lecturers and students to interact with one another through online portal or conferencing video software. With the use of such online meeting software is a Google Meet. It's easy to hold and attend classes online from anywhere and anytime. The platform not only allows students to enjoy live streaming of full HD and crystal clear audios classes, but also give them to the opportunity to attend lesson with minimal distraction. Lecturer can also give the advantage of screen sharing feature to easily begin their lesson by using the software. Lecturer give me and my friend by the group to discuss assignment or task, but we cannot discuss face to face, and my friend and I just use the Google Meet application. That also work for me and my friends. Thirdly is about discipline students. Discipline is a key aspect when weighing between enrolling for an online program and taking conventional on-campus diploma. The success of the student mostly depends his level of commitment. It is always important for students to choose study option based on their overall performance of a task. Online education can be great for those who are motivated and capable of prioritizing and setting deadlines. Without a proper organizing or plan, a student taking online class might perform poorly in the long run. Then, the university education setting can be the best option for those that need discipline to get the work done, with properly structured classes, to-do lists, and regular assessment. Students can have enough support to complete tasks or assignments on time. The fact that you must make class appearance for you to learn is one step to making you a disciplined student. With commitment and hard work, success on any diploma, courses, or program can simply be inevitable. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shahira binti IMRAN. I am from Diploma in Islamic Education. My metric number is 181104147. Today, I will give a speech about why conventional university education is better than online education. Why I choose this topic? I choose this topic because conventional university education have many good things and disadvantage in a online education. The disadvantage or the negative effects on online education is having a problem with the internet. When we are having online education or online class, a good internet connection is really important to us to stay connected with our friends, lecturers, and others in the online platform. For an example, The online class platform is like Google Meet, Webex, Zoom, and others applications that we can get on the Play Store. However, this will be a problem if we are having a poor internet connection. This problem will bring a negative effect and a very bad effect to us. This problem will bring in a very bad effect to a people who involved with this online class. After that, for me, online class is really boring and get the student bored quickly. However, when the internet connection is lagged, the information that the teacher or the lecturer convey to us will be not clear. If this happens, there will be misunderstanding about the information that the teacher or the lecturer convey to the student. For an example, in the case that the student are having a presentation and at the same time the student also having a bad internet connection, that will be harm the presentation of the students and it will be cause a misunderstanding to the lecturers. Honestly, for me, internet problem during an online class is really bad for the student, also the lecturers. That's why I more love to be in a conventional university education than the online education. Next, my point is environmental disturbance. For students that have a problem or less capable, it will be challenging for them to have online class. Some students live in the outback area. This will cause many problems with the online class, and for the student, it will be harm their classes. This will cause many problems today to stay connected with the class. Furthermore, the noise around the house will harm the student, also the lecturer. Moreover, this online class will make the dishonest student take an advantage from it, like they enter the platform of online class, but they didn't focus and doing something else back on the camera. This situation will give very bad or negative effect for the student and the education. After that, when having an online class, of course we are at the home, and at the home we will have a family, right? So the family, if we have a family that don't understanding our situation, it will be cause a problem or a really big problem. It will be really sad for us to facing this situation. Subsequently, environmental disturbance will include the situation like flood. As revealed by the news, flood situation is really a big thing today. I'm really sure that many students have to facing these flood seasons. This will be more difficult to them to facing this our online class. In the other hand, this situation will be really challenging for them to face it. Frankly, for me, this online education is really difficult than we thought. It's really more challenging than the conventional university education. That's why I more love to be in conventional university education. Lastly, my hope this speech or my speech will give information about online education. That's all from me. Thank you. Hi, I'm SOFIAH binti Ahmad. I'm going to continue the topic we are talking about is why conventional university education is better than online education. A series of these disadvantages as well as problems that arise when online learning is implemented. There are some problems faced by lecture that can be used as a last point for us. The biggest problem faced by the lecturer is the lack of knowledge and inability of lecturer using technology and innovation equipment. This is because the matter is always faced by lecturer whose knowledge is less binary on the use of technology today. Furthermore, there are also problems that arise if the lecturer do not have good internet access for them to teach. This issue is very important to pay attention to because all online learning really need each of these aspects to be fulfilled. If this matter is not addressed, then it is certain that the teaching process will be disrupted. This will indirectly make the online learning process more complicated. Next, the lecturer also face personal and household problems while undergoing the online learning process at home. This is because, of course, the lecturer are fathers or mothers who have children with them at home. As you know, children need a lot of attention from their parents. The focus of the lecture will definitely be disturbed because they also have to pay attention to their children. There are often disruptions to the learning process by lecturers because their children often make noise and do not respect their parents' working hours. This is also a major deterrent to the success of the online learning process. In addition, there are also problems faced by lecture in terms of lack of effectiveness of delivery and teaching because teacher cannot interact more with students. This should also be giving attention because the aspect of understanding is very important in learning. This can only be achieved by interacting. If online learning is continued, of course, they will not be able to interact due to the disturbances that occur as mentioned before. This will definitely, to some extent, hinder the students' understanding in learning. To put in a nutshell, I would like to reaffirm that there are many disadvantages of online education learning, such as what has been pointed: lack of practical knowledge, social interaction, discipline, having problem with internet, environmental disturbances, and problem that faced by lecturer. This problem to some extent affect the learning process, which is definitely no longer a trivial matter if left unchecked. Education should be implemented in a conventional education in order to achieve the maximum level and effectiveness by students in achieving excellence. The teaching staff will also not be burdened if this problem is resolved immediately. Therefore, it is clear that there are the advantages and problems faced if this online learning process continue to be implemented in our country. Effort to curb this problem should also be emphasized by all parties with the aim of achieving a better future that will guarantee progress to the country. May we continue to be strong together in facing all these tests. That's all from us. I hope gain new knowledge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.